So again, we'll line up as close to sale order as we can. Again, remind everybody that it is a log trot. When you get over here to the logs, you'll go through the deadfall, but it is a log trot, not a log walk. All right. Thank you, Darius. Okay, we're going to get started. So we're going to start with lot number 1. This is Tater, signed by Diamond Horses, Brent Kelly. He's a 6-year-old gelding. He's out of a purebred quarter horse stock. This horse is gentle, willing, and well broke. He has spent the past 9 months on a working cattle ranch where he's been ridden regularly and ridden outside. So he was out on Ensign Ranch, was where we had him. Tater is a very fast walker. He's great in the trails and mountains, solid mind, easy to handle, does his job without fuss. He's been around typical ranch situations and has has the kind of disposition that makes him suitable for a wide range of riders. Stands well for saddling and general handling. A good, honest gelding that's ready to go on and be useful. If you want something reliable with a good foundation, this is one worth the look. So this horse is consigned by Brent Kelly, owner of Heber Valley Horse Sales. He's always usually got the number one horse in the sale, is what we go. And he has had this horse for a year now. And like I said, he spent 9 months on Ensign Ranches. He's shagged bulls. He's done all kinds of ranch work. Just a little bit nervous coming to town today, but here's a horse that Dad's been riding on as well. We say thank you to Aaliyah for showing him for us here today. Your next consigner into the arena will be lot number 2. This is JP, consigned by Jake Gay. Here's a 5-year-old bay gelding. This is JP Redford Blue Boone. On the top side, it's Bluebell Chicks, goes back to I'm Counting Chicks, goes back to Smart Little Ricochet. On the bottom side, it's Redford's Lady Bell, goes back to Mr. Redford's Bar, goes back to Genuine Lena and Winchester 80. You're looking for a well-bred bay gelding. Kind of has that little fleck of roan right there in his tail. Now we watched Jake. He roped on this horse. They headed and heeled on him, so he's got a good foundation, good start in the roping box. So here's what Jake had to say. He says, meet your next partner in the arena or the mountain. JP is a true all-around athlete, perfect for riders of all levels. Whether you're a seasoned roper or just starting out, this horse, smooth moves and calm nature will help you reach the top. Don't miss the opportunity to own a versatile and reliable partner. He stands at 15-1 and 1,100 pounds. So good, solid bay gelding. Just 5 years old, so he's got a whole life ahead of him, whether you're looking to go to the World Series or Opens or just be out on the trail pushing cows. Here's a nice bay gelding from Jake Gay. We call him JP. All right, here we go, lot number 3. This is Owen. If Owen's here, he is right here. This is a horse, a great gelding, 5-year-old great gelding. He's brown, consigned by the Fuller Ranch. So these guys have used him out on the ranch, chasing strays, bringing cattle off the mountain, on the mountain, putting them back up. So here's an all-around ranch horse. He's not a kid's horse, but a cowboy's best friend. He's got the get in there and get it done attitude. He ropes, packs, and has even packed out elk. He rides out on his own with no problem. So for more information, you can contact the Fuller Ranch. So again, they said he's probably not a kid's horse, but could be your cowboy's best friend. Our next horse into the arena will be lot number 4. This is Neat Jewels, consigned by Dale Christofferson. Here's a 5-year-old bay gelding. He's 15-2 and 1,200 pounds. Here's another one. We watched Alex. He headed on this horse in the roping preview. So if you're looking for a horse that's got some younger age, but willing to go and be that next great World Series type horse, you found him right here. So this is Neat Jewels by Jules Quixote, goes back to Duke Quixote, goes back to Duke Joe Jack, and Joe Jack Red. On the bottom side, Nice and Neat, goes back to Julius Pepe, goes back to Pepe Sam Batters, Doc Julia, and Mr. Sunolina. If you want one who's got some cow bred, got some good size pedigree, here he is. Here's a 5-year-old. He's safe, bay head horse. You won't find a better conformation or better looking horse. He will come to you in the corral, wants to be in your back pocket. Big bones and feet. Long, thick, black mane and tail. He's had 2 months of heading on a slow pen of steers and 3 months of professional trainer on our fast pen of steers. He's so willing, and he never gets excited. Outdoors, hundreds of miles on pack trips, Yellowstone, and Bob Marshall's. He will lead out or pack and follow. Stays in a walk. No having to hold him back. Stands quiet without hobbles. Goes through water. He's great in the hills, up or down. Up to date on all his shots, worming, and perfect vet checks. Dr. Christensen, large animal in Spanish Fork, is who's done those checks. Extremely young horse with lots of talent and experience, the one that you can't go wrong with. Again, lot number 4, consigned by Dale Christofferson. That is Neat Jewels. All right, here we go. Lot number 6. This is Junie B. This is a grade. This is a 6-year-old Appaloosa pony consigned by Harper Horton. Stands at 13-2. Junie B, 13-2 pony with a big heart and soft feel, quiet and confidence of one who knows she's got her job figured out. She's been trusted sidekick for our 11-year-old owner, Harper. And together they've covered a lot of ground. Working cows, polishing arena skills, and heading out on the trails where Junie B is happy to lead, follow, or just enjoy the scenery. She's gentle without being boring, willing without being pushy, and smart enough to pick up on new things quickly, sometimes faster than her rider. Though she's polite enough not to point that out. Junie B is eager to learn to handle and always ready to give her best. This is the kind of pony that takes care of her person, builds confidence, and shows up each day with a good attitude and job-ready mindset. Junie B has been a true partner to a young rider and is ready to make herself just as at home for her next one. Just a heads up for everybody, if you're following along in the catalog, lot number 7 will be a substitute. We will have those substitute papers here momentarily. We're just getting those printed. All right, here we go. Lot number 7. This is Starlight Pepto Checks, a.k.a. Jerry, consigned by Jared Fillmore. This is a substitute. Here's 11-year-old gelding, 15 hands. Jerry is a Flaxseed, 2015 model gelding, 15 hands. He is the son of Sweeter Than Pepto out of Pepto Boonsmole by an own daughter of Gray Starlight. This horse is as willing as they come. He's as fancy broke, understanding in the mountains, and a great rope horse. We watched him do that just a little bit ago. He has been on several pack trips and is very sure-footed. Our whole family enjoys this horse. He is big, strong-boned, and is a great athlete. He's an outstanding head and heel horse and has been hauled to several jackpots. He's great in the box, can run and willing in the field. This horse wants to please everyone and wants to be your friend while still having some get up and go. He wants to be a great athlete, and as we saw him, he is a great athlete. You can find his papers online like the bio said. He is by Sweeter Than Pepto, goes back to Pepto Boonsmole and Peppy Sam Badger, as well as Smart Little Lena. On the bottom side, he's a Gray Starlight by Peppy Sam Badger and Mr. Tony Check. So here's a double-bred Peppy Sam Badger, 11-year-old gelding. So he's got the right age and ready to go. Lot number 8. This is Beauty Boy. Here is a grade gelding. He's a 9-year-old grade gelding consigned by Israel Alonso. This gelding is an exceptionally nice, easygoing horse with a great mind. He is very easy to catch, never runs off, and will always come to you. He has had no bad habits, is truly a kid-safe horse. Anyone can ride him. He was raised on a large working cow ranch where he has had plenty of real-world experience. He has been pushing cattle, roped cows in the field, and helped doctor cattle. He is also a solid rope horse. He stands 15 2 hands tall. On the trail, he is confident and reliable. He crosses water with no issues, travels well. Anywhere you want to take him, he is gentle, quiet, and pretty to look at with absolutely no buck. He genuinely enjoys getting out and going, especially on the open ranch setting. So you can contact Israel for more information on Beauty Boy. Again, a 9-year-old sorrel gelding, 15 2 hands. All right, next we welcome in lot number 9. This is Rip, consigned by Travis Herman. Here's a 6-year-old gray gelding. This is Natchez La Senor, a.k.a. Rip. He's Silver Check Senior, goes back to straight silver, goes back to Quick Sell Command, and Watch Frosty Jack on the top side. On the bottom, it's Super Senorita Last, goes back to Rip's Super Glide, which goes back to Senorita Doc, and Rip Chef and Senorita's Last. So here is a gray, fancy little gelding. Here's a 6-year-old with exceptional mind and outstanding personality. He's extremely intelligent and easygoing and the kind of horse that anyone can get along with, no matter their skill level. Rip has truly been there and done that. He's done mountains, rivers, water crossings, and working cattle, arena work, reining, and has been started in roping on both head and heel side. He is great in the box and scores like a seasoned pro. He loads, hauls, stands quietly for the farrier as if it is part of his daily routine. Rip is an easy keeper and can be laid off for 6 months without missing a beat. He comes back the same horse you put away. He is smooth, willing traveler who steps out naturally with confidence. Rip has excellent feet and bone, never taken a lame step. He is soft in the face and body with an extraordinary handle that truly fancy feel. Rip is a rare find, only 6 years old. He's got the mind and maturity of a 15-year-old horse. Again, lot number 6, Great Gelding, consigned by Travis Herman. All right, lot number 10. This is Benji, consigned by Karen Zim. He's a 15-year-old sorrel gelding. So you want one that has got a little age to him, but still willing and proven to go himself. Benji has proven himself as a credible mountain and trail partner. He confidently handles any terrain or obstacle, packs paniards with ease, and safely carries riders of all levels. I've used him to move cows, ridden him out alone and in groups, and as a lesson horse. This gelding is as kind and steady as they come, easy to shoot, load, tack up, and he stands like a gentleman every time. He's the same solid horse even with time off. He is never offered to buck or rear. Benji is ready for someone's partner for their next adventure. Whether you're packing in the mountains, weekend trail rides, or ranch work, you can contact Karen for more information on Benji. Next in will be lot number 11. This is Bella, consigned by Quincy Sitaway. Here's a 5-year-old black mare. So this mare, this is RTD Bella. She is a 5-year-old Morrison mare. She is 50-50, Frisian and Morgan crossed, making her the first generation Morrison. This girl is impressive, and we've done years of groundwork, including the desensitizing with air horns, bells, tarps, and many others. She loves water and will gladly go swimming, which we have in Bear Lake. She has spent a lot of time in the mountains and on the cattle ranch. This girl moves off of your leg, gives to pressure, collects beautifully. When you teach her something, she retains it and is ready to move on the next day. She is excellent for the farrier, loads and travels great. She is the first one to greet you in 100 acres and will love you unconditionally if you'll let her. So this is RTD Bella by Oliver RS, which goes back to M. Mitzi 384, and then on the bottom side, CFR just a Cooper Kiss, which goes back to B-Bar B Chingadero. So Morgan Frisian cross. So one of those first generations Mauritian registered. Lot number 13. If lot number 12's here, we'd love you to jump in anytime you want. Well, as soon as you can. Lot 13, this is Checks. Smoky Checks, consigned by Tate Sorts. And here's a 4-year-old red roan gelding. 14.3 and 1,100 pounds. Smoky Checks by Tahoe Lita Boy. Goes back to Sam Atkin. Goes back to Buddha Sam Pepe. And Colonel Skizik. Fancy Lena on the bottom side. It's HR Chexy Holiday. Goes back to Star Chex Badger. Goes back to Peppy Sand Badger and Mr. Smoky Lena. So if you're looking for one that's got the papers, cow bred, ranch bred, looking for a rope horse, got the papers to do it. Chex is a 2022 AQHA Red Roan gelding that they have raised and had since day one. He's heavy made and built to last with plenty of bone and foot to back it up. Chex has been lots of miles on the ranch and trails, herding in the mountains, doctoring, sorting cattle, and being used in the arena, giving him a true real-world foundation. Chex is honest, reliable type of horse. He's good to haul, wash, and shoe. This gelding is ready to go and be enjoyed for the rest of his life. Just a 4-year-old red roan gelding. Consigned by Tate Sorensen. Next up will be lot number 14. This is Tilly. Here's a grade mare consigned by Arrow Livestock, a 7-year-old bay mare. Dependable, kind, and seasoned are a few words I would use to describe Tilly. There's something special about a horse who stands quietly, ears soft, taking in the world with kind of confidence that only comes from real horse experience. Tilly is exactly that kind of mare. At 7 years old and 14.1, she is the perfect age and size to give someone many years enjoying her. Tilly is very broke, and her mind is the best thing about her. She's the kind that adjusts to her rider. Steady, slow, and careful for someone who is still learning, yet ready to step up and work for someone who with more experience. She spent time roping, handling cattle, gathering, sorting, crossing streams, brush, and uneven ground. Point her at a job and she simply goes. Tilly is a mare that you can send with anyone because she'll take care of them every time. She's trusting, willing, and naturally tuned in to her rider. On the ground, she's just as good, respectful, mannerly, and easy to bring around. Her bay coat, bold white blaze. If that doesn't make you want to fall in love, her personality will. She's the kind of mare that quietly earns a place in someone's program and stays there. So if you're looking for a confidence builder, a ranch partner, take a good look at this one. This is Tilly, consigned by Arrow Livestock, lot number 14, 7-year-old bay mare. All right, lot number 15, this is Peter. Here's a 6-year-old. It says in the catalog he's a sorrel. I'm going to say he's probably more done. On his papers, they call him sorrel. But here you are. You're looking at a 6-year-old gelding at 16 hand. His name is He's So Phil by He So That. Goes back to MH Supremo. Goes back to Obvious Conclusion and RH Imprinted. On the bottom side, A Cool Wish goes back to T.E. Coolest, goes back to Coolest and Noble Transition. Here's a 2020 sorrel gelding. He's 16 hands and the true definition of a gentle giant and proven crowd pleaser. Heber has been used in every aspect of ranch work, including moving cattle, doctoring, and working in the branding pens. He has also served as a queening horse this past summer for our 9-year-old little girl, helping build her confidence and love for riding. Peter thrives on attention, especially enjoys time spent with children, though only 6 years old. He is an ideal fit for any family, whether for young beginners learning the basics or grandparents wanting a safe, dependable horse for weekend visits. Peter is the ultimate in-your-pocket type horse. He meets you at the gate and hates to see you leave. He loves quiet, easy rides and is happiest being with dependable babysitter everyone can trust. So again, lot number 15, Peter, consigned by Wyatt Larson. Again, he's more of a red dun, I would say, than a sorrel, but on the papers it does call him sorrel, and when he hairs up he's probably a little bit darker and more of that sorrel color. It's just a 6-year-old. We're ready. Lot number 16 is Pistol. Pistol is consigned by Mindy Bernstein. Here's a 15-year-old bay gelding. This is Chicks Pistol by AMR. Like 'em Chicks goes back to Chicks Renegade, goes back to Smart Chick Alina. And Annie's Little Pepper on the bottom side. Your Pistol's concerned goes back to Little Peppy Pistols, goes back to Peppy Sam Badger and Doc's Power Tucker. This is a 2011 registered gelding. He's 14-2, small and mighty. He's been my go-to guy and all-around horse. Good-looking bay with 4 white socks and a nice strip down his face. He has competed in rain cow, barrels, pulls, and reining. He loves to work a cow and go to work in the pen. You can rope off him and drag to the branding fire if need be. He is great for a beginner rider, as well as someone with experience, very trustworthy and eager to work and please you. He travels great, has been hauled to numerous rodeos, horse shows, and great on the trails. Again, this is Pistol, 15-year-old bay gelding, consigned by Mindy Bernston, and with a pedigree like that, you could tell he probably does enjoy watching a cow. Again, if you haven't picked up a sale catalog, you can do so at the registration table. They've got a whole list of all the great sponsors that you see around our sale ring. But as you're in town, if you need something, make sure to stop in there. Thank them for being part of Heber Valley Horse Sale. Here we go, lot number 17. This is Diesel, consigned by Orva Yoder. Here's a 5-year-old gray. 5-year-old gray gelding. He's 15-3. If you're looking for that big half-draft type look, take a look at this guy. Beautiful. Gelding has been used on our ranch in all aspects of ranch work. He will steal your heart immediately upon meeting him. He is the perfect guy to get ranch work done. Then take a relaxing evening ride in the buggy. He is sure-footed, level-headed trail companion who doesn't hesitate to navigate steep, rocky mountain trails, pass through rushing streams, maneuver around obstacles, and ride above the timberline passes. He is an easy, slow lope and soft fill to make him a great arena partner. Diesel will meet you at the gate in the big pasture. He has a great personality, and you will adore. Diesel is up to date on vaccines, dewormer, dental, and shoes. He is an easy keeper and a clean bill of health. So this is Bays Diesel by Royal Blue and CB Fox Stepper. So he is a papered gelding in the draft horse registry. All right, next in will be lot number 18. This is Dolly. She's a 4-year-old grade mare, consigned by Shelby Moore. 15-3 and 1,200 pounds. She is a bay dun. The Dolly is an exceptional bay-done quarter draft mare who brings size, strength, and a remarkable willing disposition. Standing at 15.3, hands and weighing 1,200 pounds, she carries the substance and structure you'd expect in a draft cross while maintaining the agility and refinement needed for versatile performance. She has been used on pack trips, in the branding pen, and in the arena. Confident in rough terrain, strong at the horn, and sure-footed in all conditions. She exemplifies dependability. Her calm mind, steady demeanor, and cooperative attitude make her suitable for a variety of riders and a broad range of disciplines. Well started with a solid foundation, she is ready to continue in the direction of your choice. She demonstrates the intelligence, heart, and durability to excel in ranch work, trail riding, or further performance development. She's gentle and people-oriented, offering dependable performance under saddle with soft, responsive feel, and is comfortable in diverse environments. And that is Dolly. She's lot number 18, consigned by Shelby Moore, a 4-year-old bay-done mare. All right, here we go. Lot number 19, Capri. Here is a grade 7-year-old mare that is bay roan and as pretty as they come, consigned by 3P Horses. This is Pete Polson. Capri is a stunning 7-year-old quarter draft bay roan mare with looks, mind, and ability everyone searches for. She is kind, strong, and sweet. Truly everything you could want in a horse. Capri has been used all summer, picking up at rodeos, and she takes everything in stride. She's also been used in trails, pushed cows, roped on, ranch sorted, packed flags, and handled just about everything in between. Nothing rattles her. She's solid, willing, and dependable every time you saddle her up. She has a quiet, family-friendly disposition, yet plenty of power, athleticism when you ask. She is also good to shoe, stands well, is easy to handle, beautiful, and broke, ready to go step into any job. Capri is the kind that quickly becomes your favorite. Again, like I said, Pete uses these horses. He's picked up on them at rodeos. He's used them. They've been hauled. They've seen a lot of things. So you're looking for a beautiful, stunning bay roan mare. 7 years old. She is a quarter draft mare. Is ready to go to work. She's got that right age. She's been there, done that type mare. Here we go, lot number 19A. This is Big X. Here is an 8-year-old grade bay roan gelding. He stands at 15.3 and 1,300 pounds. He's one of those big crosses. So big, stout bay roan gelding sure knows what a day's work looks like. He's been riding out in the cornfields, doctoring cattle, and spending long hours riding through feedlots. This horse is saddled up, good and honest. X is one-handed broke. He crosses water, is sure-footed in the mountains, and is a good sure-footed and is good with ropes being swung around him and being tied to his feet. He's been ridden a lot without a companion. Loads great bracks out of the trailer, wears a size 1 shoe, lots of bone, and stands well for the farrier. Has no bad habits. You're looking for a dude horse, ranch horse, pack horse. Here's one for you. Just want to go for a leisurely ride. He would be a great pick. So you can contact Dylan Hoffman. He is the consigner. Big X, consigned by Dylan Hoffman. Here's a big, good-looking 8-year-old Bayron gelding. Again, 15.3 and 1,300 pounds. Here we go, lot number 20. Here we go. This is Drago, consigned by Casey King. Here's a 4-year-old stallion. He's a Palomino. Now, if you're looking for a stallion that is probably just about as gilding as they come. We talk about colt crops. I've visited with Casey a lot. I think he said he's on his 2nd or 3rd colt crops are starting this year. So T.S. Drago by T.S. Big Shot Doc goes back to Genuine Ombre, goes back to Genuine Doc. On the bottom side, Remember Chick Song, Remember, goes back to Remember the Song, goes back to Mr. Joe's Song, and Sensation Cash. So if you're looking for one that is Pitzer Ranch bred, he's got it. Top and bottom. Sensation Cash is a champion. Genuine Ombre is a champion. He's got champions all along. You can keep him as a stud and get babies out of him, or you can turn him into a gelding if you want. But he's got the looks. He's got the athleticism. He's calm, cool, collected stallion that you will find. He's one of the He's got the get up and go that most gentle horses do not have. He is coming into his 3rd year of breeding and has had some fantastic colts with all kinds of color, size, and a calm and friendly disposition. He is 6-panel clean. Drago is an all-around horse that has been on top of the Boulder Mountain chasing cows and hunting in the arena, reining and team roping. We watched that today. He's just started in the roping pen. He's gone through rivers, carried calves on his back, played babysitter for my kids. We've packed supplies on him, pack saddled on him. He's done everything on the ranch at just 4 years old. Drago comes from a long family line of team roping horses. His dad was the senior heading open leader and world champion tie-down superior cow horse. His mother, AQHA money earner. His full brother is now world champion and AQHA money winner. Been ridden Western Pleasure. His full brother, again, limited champion. So he's got the pedigree. Drago is currently in training with PRCA team roper McCade Peterson and learning how to team rope. He's good looking, Palomino, big, stout, strong. So if you're looking for one that has the disposition of a gelding that you can haul to the ropings, but then you can turn around and get some good looking babies out of him, that's Drago, consigned by Casey King, 4-year-old Palomino stallion. He's 15.3, 1,150 pounds. Here we go. Lot number 21, SF Blue Cloud, consigned by South Fork Stables. 4-year-old Blue Roan gelding. He's 15.1 and 1,000 pounds. So SF Blue Cloud by Hancock Jet Blue goes back to Zebediah Hancock, goes back to Hancock's Blue Boy and TJ Willow Jack. on the bottom side, it's Whip Hancock Aubrey. Goes back to Whip Santos Red. Goes back to Rich J Counter B. And Hancock Blue Boy. Then Petey Hancock Boy. So if you're looking for a Hancock bred gelding, he's right here. South Fork Stables brings it to you. Here's a sharp, good-minded blue roan gelding with the right pieces. Looks, bone, and brain. SF Blue Cloud has been born and raised on the ranch. He was sired by Hancock's Jet Black out of a Whip Hancock Aubrey. He's bred to be true using horse, classic Hancock foundation like we talked about. This gelding has been used around cattle on the trail and handles both with confidence and maturity. He'll open and close gates, horseback, crosses anything you point him. He's quiet around traffic, dogs and tarps. You can swing a rope on him, never bats an eye. He's light-mouthed in the face and has a stop that really puts his hind end in the dirt. Friendly, willing, good to be around. SF Blue Cloud is the kind of gelding you're looking for to saddle up for everyday use. He's got a good foundation, mindset, can go any direction, ranch, rope, or dependable all-around gelding. Again, that's SF Blue Cloud, consigned by South Fork Stables. Okay, we're going to skip 22. And go to lot number 23. This is Goose. The one and only Goose is a great gelding consigned by Sand Creek Ranch. There's a 5-year-old buckskin gelding. He's 15'2", 1,250 pounds. Goose is the true unicorn that everyone is after. Not only is Goose the beautiful buttermilk buckskin color, he is also quarter draft cross. Although he's a little draft in him, Goose has the build and comfort of a quarter horse. Goose is suited to be good all-around gelding, is perfect gentleman for anyone that is just learning to ride, all the way up to anyone who needs to get the job done. Goose is in his prime of his life at 5 years old. He's calm, quiet, willing, and easy going when it comes to new things. He's been exposed to tarps, whips, plastic bags, ropes, cars, flags, dogs, four-wheelers, you name it, he's been around it. Goose is a slow lope, picking up the correct leads, making him smooth and easy to ride. He is very forgiving of young riders, making him even more of a rarity when it comes to a horse that you can trust and put anyone on. He's been ridden by all ages and skill levels, from novice to advanced riders. This gelding has seen the miles, up in the mountains and on the trails, or has been ridden by all ages and skill levels. Goose has been used in a more upbeat environment. He's tracked and roped the dummy and is lightly just started in the heading. Shows a lot of potential. If you choose to go that direction, he handles the situation like a true gentleman. He's got a nice neck rein. He lopes on a loose rein. He backs up with ease. Larson's, they've done a fabulous job with this gelding. I mean, you can continue to read down through that pedigree. He is one of those true unicorns. The Larsons have been a great partner to Heber Valley Horse Sales, always bringing us some great ranch horses. Sand Creek Ranch, the Larsons out of Idaho. So if you're looking for a true unicorn horse, Goose is the one. He will fit that description. He's clean PPE. It's the right time. Is 25 here? I don't think 24's here. 25. 26. Lot 26. 26, 27. Is lot 27. Lot 27A. Oh, hold on. Laurel, I knew you were here. I just didn't know where you were. We're going back, lot number 25. We're moving right along. Lot number 25. She thought she had a second. We skipped 24. 24 is the scratch in the catalog. Lot number 25, this is Bowie, a grade gilding consigned by Laurel Okeson. Here's a 10-year-old buckskin gilding. So if you're looking for the dependable, classy gilding that the whole family can enjoy, Bowie checks every box. He's been used on the ranch, ridden in the arena, and taken on countless trails. He's true all-arounder with experience and a little bit of everything. Sure-footed, confident, capable outside. He's pushed cattle, sorted, seen long hours under the saddle. Quiet and steady in all types of country. He's been used regularly in the arena, has a good handle. He's also been lightly jumped and takes it in stride. Willing, brave, and uncomplicated. Goes out alone or with a group. Traffic, water, wildlife, nothing seems to bother him. Bowie has been ridden by people of all ages, 9 to 70. And he takes care of every rider. Easygoing, patient, forgiving. He adapts well to different skill levels and situations. Bowie has the look and experience and temperament to suit different skill levels and situations. Bowie has the look and experience, the temperament to suit a wide range of riders, whether it's ranch, trail, 4-H lessons, or pleasure riding. Feel free to come check him out and visit with Laurel. That is Bowie, lot number 25. Lot 26, are you here? Not yet. Lot 27. You're 27, Jared. 1 second. Lot number 27 is Bear, consigned by Jared Schetzler. Thank you. Just so you know, my phone was ringing. So this is Bear. This is lot number 27, Bear, consigned by Jared. Here is a 7-year-old bay gilding. This is CTC Will to Live. This is out of Gonna Trash Ya. Goes back to Colonel Smoking Gun, goes back to Colonel for Freckle and Trashadash. I can't even say it. On the bottom side, I should say, what's out of Whiz Out Chrome goes back to Chromed Out Mercedes, goes back to Custom Chrome and Top Sale Whiz. So here's a horse that's got the reining, he's got the cow, he's got the look. Big bone, here we go. Barn name, we call him Bear. Exceptional pedigree. He's an own son of Gonna Trash You, which is an $18.7 million sire and one of the most winning and versatile sires in Western performance horse arenas today. NRHA's #1 all-time leading sire. The bottom is loaded too with Top Sale Whiz and Custom Chrome, Princess in Diamonds. He does not disappoint. as he rides like a Cadillac and is the best minded horse I have ever had the pleasure of owning. Everyone has ridden him and can't believe how soft he is, always commits to his great mind and always comments to his great mind. I knew I had a good one when I first got him. It was in the middle of winter, and I was on him for his first ride. I heard the snow start sliding off the roof and braced for him to jump when the snow fell. But all he did was raise his head, almost asking, what was that? Then immediately lowered his head with his ears back, waiting for the next cue. I almost fell off. I was so amazed. He's had a full year of reining training by training at 2 by a well-known level 4 trainer, a full year of roping training at 3, and the last 4 years of relaxation as a family horse, enjoying him in the Utah mountains and grandchildren riding in the arena. He always takes care of them, even when they walk right underneath him trying to feed him. He is a true gentleman, no issues or vices. They call him Bear. He's a 7-year-old bay gelding. Again, he's had reining training. He's had roping training. He's ready to go any direction. He's just 7 years old. Lot 27A is a scratch. 27A is a scratch. We're going to go to lot number 28. We're ready. Lot number 28. This is Tralla, consigned by Jared Fillmore. He is a 3-year-old Sorrel mare. This is Kitty signed by Proud Sign. Goes back to Metallic Cat. Goes back to Highbrow Cat and Dual Ray. On the bottom side, CR I'm a Tough Kitty goes back to Woody Be Tough. And Nita's Wood goes back to Highbrow Cat as well. Here's a double bred Highbrow Cat mare. She is fancy at 14'2", 1,100 pounds. She's a 2023 filly by Riata Stallion Proud Sign, out of an own daughter of Woody Be Tough. She is Riata and Ruby Buckle eligible to be paid into. This filly has been in professional training for the last year. She is ready to go and be anything you ask her. She's fancy, both kind and athletic. This mare is great in the mountains as well as in the arena. She will slide, spin, and has been started roping as well. Lot number 28. This is Tralla, consigned by Jared Fillmore. Again, you look at the papers, world champions top and bottom with Metallic Cat, Highbrow Cat, Woody Be Tough. Pedigrees speak for themselves. You can take her, use her, go win on her, then turn around and get some great babies out of her. Just so you know, lot 29 will be a scratch. They had a family situation and are not going to be able to make it to our sale this year. So we wish them the best. So lot 29 is a scratch. Lot number 30. This is Joe, consigned by Will Magnuson. Here is a 12-year-old buckskin gelding, 15'2", 1,250 pounds. There's an extra, doesn't weigh 12,000, just 1,250. This is Flying X Bar Joe by I'm a Done Cody, goes back to Hollywood. Dunnett goes back to Hollywood Jack 86 and Joe Cody. On the bottom side, it's Hairpin Fraser Blue, goes back to J.R. Joe Hancock, which goes back to NLD Kid Hancock and Wrong Way Amigo. As we look into the description, we talk about Will. Will's done just about everything on this horse. He's a buckskin gelding. He's been there, done that, from branding calves, tagging calves, herding cows on the mountain and in the desert. He's also competed from junior high level to high school to college rodeos in the team roping. He's got no box issues. He has landed me at the pay window many times. He has also been a pickup horse for 6 years. Joe is a horse that my wife can get on and ride, and then I can get on him and go do the ranch job I need to do. And then to complete any level of team and then compete at any level of team roping or picking up on him in the arena. Great all-around horse, just about any level of rider. He stands good for the farrier, hauls good, 15 3/4 hands. Tall, weighing 1,250 pounds. Again, Will, I know he's a great pickup man. He's been hauled as a pickup horse. He's been hauled as a rope horse. We watched him in the team roping on the head side. They used him, and when he's not rodeoing, Will, he is ranching. They own a ranch and operate raising mama cows. So, horse has been down the trail in all aspects of ranch life. Lot number 31 will be next. This is Boss, consigned by Sand Creek Ranch. Here is a blue roan gilding, WN Custom, made big by WM Custom, made blue. Goes back to B&L Blue Dude, goes back to Reynolds, Blue Sunny, and Joe Sage Hancock. On the bottom side, WM High Fashion goes back to Apache's Hancock Ace and Apache's Hancock, or Blue Apache Hancock and Higher Perks, along with Princess Blue Miss. If you're looking for that true blue roan color, shape, size, here is your dream ride. This handsome boy has the looks, the demeanor that everyone is looking for. Boss is very sweet to be around and has an in-your-pocket type personality. Not only does he have the looks, but rides around flashy too. We purchased Boss as a weanling. He's grown up in our program where he's been handled and made to be a gentleman. Boss is sure-footed and knows where to place his feet, and when navigating different terrain, he's been rode on the trails, desert, around the ranch, and in the arena. Boss is a very easygoing personality and been easy to train from the beginning. He is accepting new things. Boss will come to the mounting block with ease. He lopes nice circles, reins. He's been around whips, logs, bridges, ATVs, dogs, and more at just 3 years old. He's been the type of horse that you know the basics and you can get along with him. Boss has been on the tracking dummy and roping both ends. Boss comes with great stock. He has been full. He has had many Foley and half siblings that have gone on to compete competitively in Canada Pro Rodeo Circuit. This gelding is really clean slayed with a great foundation to take him any direction. Although Boss has the ability to be competitive, we have kept him on the quieter side for now. He loves attention. He loves to be groomed, fed, trained by the kids. He is going to be your buddy. We also have let our kids ride him around in the arena and around on the ranch. Give lessons on him, pony him to colts, or give pony rides. He's a true gentleman, worth his weight in gold. He's AQHA registered. Again, he'll come to the grain bucket in 40 acres of pasture, haul feed. He's been there. Make sure to visit with the Larsons, again, Sand Creek Ranch, to find out more information on Boss. Lot number 32, consigned by Wade Davis. This is Goose. Here's a 4-year-old blue roan gelding. He is the coolest draft cross around, just a 4-year-old. He's registered with the International Draft and Sport Horse Registry. He's been born and raised on our place out of our Perch Stallion and an AQHA mare. Goose has all the training we expect out of our barn. He can neck rein, side pass, and nice pretty circles. He's broke quiet little reiner horse, but is the toughness of a perch run. His packed out elk been used a lot in the mountains the past fall during the hunts. He knows hard days work. Goose has also been used to cowboy on. We've roped bulls on him and can commonly say he's big heart with a motor that goes for full day's work. We have team roped on him as well. He's big enough to pull just about anything. We love Goose. He is not enough. There's not enough good things you can say about this guy. Not only is he big and beautiful, he is exceptionally broke for a horse his age. He is up to date on all his shots, vaccinations, wormers. Make sure that you give Goose a try. Contact Wade. He's another one of our consigners that has been with us a long time, always bringing some exceptional horses to the Heber Valley Horse Sale. That is Goose, consigned by Wade Davis. And again, a horse that's just 4 years old, got the size. We watched him rope on him. He's got the disposition, the demeanor that everybody's looking for in a half draft. Next, we're going to go lot 33A. One sec. Lot 33A is Ronnie, consigned by the Fuller Ranch. Here's a grade 7-year-old buckskin gelding. He's 14.5 and 1,100 pounds. There's an all-around ranch horse. Anyone can ride him. He ropes, packs, and he's packed elk out. He's very smart and willing. He spent lots of time in pack strings and is very easygoing and friendly horse with enough get up and go to do a good job. He rides out on his own, handles water, timber, and downfall with no problem. So you can contact the Fuller Ranch. Again, these boys, they've been using these horses on the ranch. Been through a lot of things. Next to go, lot number 34A. This is Scout. Here's a grade gelding, consigned by Arrow Livestock. Here's an 8-year-old brown and white paint gelding, 15.2 and 1,100 pounds. So meet Scout, the kind of horse you don't find twice. He's handsome paint that catches your eye first and earns your trust next. Standing at 15.2, he's 8 years old. Scout carries the best of both worlds with his blood and with the grit and cow sense of a quarter horse and the sure-footedness of a Tennessee Walker. He's a cross that makes him uniquely capable, comfortable, and reliable. He spent most of his life on a ranch in northern Utah doing the work that molds a horse into something steady, confident, and worth his weight in gold. Scout isn't bothered by chaos. He isn't bothered by chaos. He's pleasure or long days. When mother cows get defensive, when a rope comes tight, or when a job has to get done, he's your guy. That steady presence is what makes him special. He's the one that you can send through water, crosses, creeks, mud, and anything else you send his way, he just goes. He will hold a calf tight while you doctor in the field, and you take care of them in the branding pen, gather cattle with the best of them. There's no substitute for real miles. Scout has been them. The miles that only get from ranch work, not arena circles. He's willing, stout, and dependable, and could make somebody a great partner. Scout isn't Scout isn't just capable, he's qualified, and every good thing said about him, and is ready to take on experience for his next person. Next will be lot number 35, Bubbles, consigned by Kelly Horses. We are on lot number 35. This is Bubbles. Here's a great horse, consigned by Kelly Horses, 4-year-old Black. Here's a flashy coal black quarter pony gelding. He looks like a mini Frisian sport horse with a beautiful long mane and tail. He's cute baby doll head, hip, neck. He's just 4 years old, has his whole life ahead of him. If you are kids or trail riding, Bubbles is your man. He has a nice walk and is excellent following on the trails, going through brush, water, etc. He will keep up with the big horses, and he was even willing to take the lead or follow right in line with the rest. He's packed gear to camp and never pulls on the lead. He lopes beautiful circles. He's been lightly started in the arena. Catch him, saddle him up, and go to town. Everyone will be looking. Bubbles is as cute as a button. He's been ridden by Grandpa Ed and all of Maggie's friends, and he always takes good care of them. He's good for anyone that they can sit up and ride a horse. He'll make your kids the talk of the town. Maggie's been riding him for a year, and he takes everything she has thrown at him in stride. Again, this is Bubbles, a 4-year-old black gelding consigned by Kelly Horses. All right, next will be lot number 36. This is Chip, consigned by Robert and Maddie Piscitelli. Here's a 7-year-old Bay Dun gelding, Jesse's Dun Cat, Jesse's Velvet Sug, goes back to Jesse's Poco Sug, goes back to Collins Jesse and Jesse Blackburn. On the bottom side, Jesse's Yellow Kitty goes back to Jesse's Poco Sug, which goes back to Collins Jesse and Jesse's Mr. Red. So if you're looking for one that's got some double bred breeding top and bottom, look at this one. Meet Chip. He's a pretty Bay Dun gelding, kind-eye and willing heart. He's got a great handle, gentle, friendly, easy to have around. Chip stands quiet. He's an easy keeper, good with his feet. He's sure-footed on the trails. He crosses water and downfall, and is just as happy leading out as well as following in. He thinks before he reacts and keeps a steady mind in new situation. He's the type that stays gentle with time off and is enjoyable for all levels of riders. With his size, disposition, and willingness, it makes him a great family horse as well as suited for a 4-H home or anyone wanting a trustworthy trail partner. So again, that is Chip, consigned by Maddie and Robert Piscitelli. And again, Robert and Maddie, they've been part of the Heber Valley horse sale for a lot of years, always bringing us a good horse every year. Again, we welcome them back to the sale this year. All right, next we go to lot number 37. This is Grady from Riverbend Bar Milton Ranch. Here's a 5-year-old gray gelding. He's 15 hands tall. HQH Greedy Cowboy. Greedy by Greedy Azure goes back to Chicks Bedueno, goes back to Bedueno and the Azure Request. On the bottom side, it's Pepe's Purdy Cow Lady. Goes back to Purdy Doc J, goes back to He's a Purdy Doc Bar, and Pepe's Cow Man. Grady is a spectacular 5-year-old gray AQHA gelding. He's got the right size. He is catchable in any situation. He is personable, friendly, and calm. He's been used on the ranch a good amount. He has gathered, sorted, been roped off of. He's done everything on the ranch, and the ranch one can do. He's been used in the branding pen and did not bobble. His mind is as solid as they come. He is one that the kiddos, that will take care of your kiddos, I guess. He is one that your kiddos will be safe around. He's a great family type horse that anyone can enjoy riding. He's been used on the desert, big open country, in the mountains, rough terrain, rugged terrain, and on the trail. Grady handles it all in stride and is just a happy horse. He has been willing and kind from the day he joined our program as a young horse. We have really enjoyed watching him mature and excited and proud to offer this solid, steady, safe gelding with so much potential. He's easy to shoe, haul ties, no issue. And they cannot think of any vices or faults this horse may have. This is Grady, consigned by Riverbend Bar Milton Ranch. Again, another consigner that we welcome back again this year. They've been with us again for a handful of years. Again, that's Riverbend Bar Milton Ranch. They brought us a good one again this year. This is Grady, the 5-year-old gray gelding. It's a grandson of Chicks Bedueno. Here we go, lot number 38. This is Dollar, consigned by Ishmael Alonso. Here's a 4-year-old bay gelding. Now we watch this horse. Oh, he's 5. 7. I got it wrong. He's 7 years old. But we watched him team rope, and this little horse impresses. He's 7 years old, so that is a misprint in your catalog. It's not in the bio. It calls him 7 years old in the bio. This is BCW Dueling Dutch by Clark. Classy Avenger goes back to Smart Avenger, goes back to Smart Little Lena, and Clark's Doc Bar. On the bottom side, it's Miss Bucky Baron, goes back to Tino's Baron, goes back to J Bar Dutch, and Exclusive Tardy. This horse has some run and rate. He's been started. He's going well as a team roping horse. As he said in his bio, he is a skilled team roping horse, especially as a head horse, and has been roped off for the past 3 years. He comes out of the box flat and correct lead. He also scores well. He's a kind soul and an excellent temperament, making him incredibly easy to handle. Whatever you need done, he's your guy and will always strive to make you happy and exceed expectations every time you ride. Overall, he is a reliable, well-trained horse that's perfect for ranch life and ideal for kids and beginners. Again, this horse really impressed as we watched him this morning in the team roping. This is Dollar, consigned by Ishmael Alonso, just a 4-year-old or 7-year-old, sorry, that is a misprint, 7 years old. So a horse that's kind of been there, done that, spent 3 years in the roping pen. We are ready to go to lot number 39. 39 Frosty, consigned by Orva Yoder. The Yoder's, again, been with us for years and years, always bringing us some nice horses each and every year. Here is a 4-year-old Bayron gelding. This is RK Crowheart Sand by Frosty. C.H. Roan goes back to Crowheart Roan, goes back to Leo Hancock Hayes, and Blue Valentine 2. On the bottom side, Roan Loha Driv goes back to Mr. June Wood, goes back to Woodward Ike and Trujillo's Ghost. This is Frosty. He's a fancy gelding that puts a smile on anyone's face that rides him. He is a big gelding with a puppy dog personality. Frosty will trot across the pasture to greet you at the gate. Frosty rides gentle every day of the week and has plenty of experience both in the arena as well as the rough mountain country. Frosty works quietly with any rider and will quickly become your go-to horse. He is a reliable, solid, and sure-footed trail partner. Crosses water, logs, and obstacles with ease. He is one the novice rider can ride and the experienced rider will enjoy. Sit in the saddle, pick up your reins, and he will give you 100%. You'll be the same every day. His pretty color and conformation will get you noticed in parades or other equine events. Again, Frosty's great personality will steal your heart, and you will love him. Is Laurel an Iceman? Is Laurel out there? Laurel Okeson and Iceman is next. I don't see her right here. If not, we'll go 41. Yeah, I don't know where she is. She must still be out back. We'll go 41. Now this is Snoopy, correct? Yes. Here we go. Snoopy by Colton Oliver. In the catalog, it is a misprint. It says this horse is great. This horse is not. You can grab a supplement sheet, and it has the paperwork. This is the horse they call Dale Christofferson or Snoopy, consigned by Colton Oliver. Here's a 4-year-old bay gelding. He's out of Hollywood, goes back to PC Redwood Manning, goes back to Sunfrost and Tiny Patch. On the bottom side, Nuns on the Run, goes back to Banker's Red Ant, goes back to Gray Banker and Cedar Sioux Rep. So if you're looking for one that has some peats, he's a grandson of PC Redwood Manning. Here's a 3-year-old that has been around the block. He has done all aspects of ranch work, gathering and shipping, branding, doctoring cattle. He's been started breakawaying on live cattle. He's very agreeable and aims to please. This horse has the athleticism and the mental capacity to excel in any discipline. Never offered to buck and is great to shoe. Again, just a 3-year-old bay gelding. He is papered, so in the catalog that you have, it may say that he is grade. He is not. He is papered. We just went over his papers. So his registered name is Dale Christofferson. Again, a grandson of PC Redwood Manning. Wade is ready. We're going to go to another great horse from Sand Creek Ranch. This is lot number 42, Denim. Denim is a 4-year-old buckskin gelding. This is Pabs Tivo's Jess. By Poco Pablo San, goes back to Piscinas Pablo, goes back to Pablo San, and Maltese Cross. On the bottom side, Zinal's Prairie Rose goes back to Tivo's Jets King, goes back to Taylor, Jess Tivo, and Beck with Playboy. 4-year-old AQHA Buttermilk Buckskin Gelding that is beautiful as they come. Denim is sweet and friendly personality, making him easy to catch and be around. He is well made, has good bones. He's easy on the eyes. He's a light in your hands and soft, supple throughout his body. Denim has so many good qualities and gets better every time we swing a leg over him. He loves attention and is easy to ride. If you know the basics, you can get along with him. Denim is trained to come to the mounting block. He's for easy mounting and dismounting. This gelding is no stranger to a day's work and has been rode out on the trails, desert, around the ranch, and in the arena. Not only is Denim a nice to watch in the arena, but he knows how to maneuver his way around rocks, legs, brush, and other obstacles, and does it with ease. He is sure-footed and careful when placing his feet. Denim picks up his leads, turns around nice, has a good stop, lope circles on a loose rein. We've tracked the dummy on him. He's picking it up and wants to be put out there. He would make a nice roping prospect. Take him to events, mounted shooting, other such obstacles. You can't go wrong. Denim is a gentleman to be around. He's been around ropes and dogs. He's been around all other things. He handles all things calmly and with ease. We've had different riders on him. He handles them all with care. He has a great mind on him. He's very trainable, and we've enjoyed him in our program. He will be one that anyone you can put on him that will be able to ride him. He has lots of good years left in him. He has a good foundation, excels in any discipline that you choose. So make sure to visit with the Larsons and Sand Creek Ranch for more info on Denim. Next we go to lot number 43. This is Ken. Consigned by Cooper Mendenhall. Here's a 6-year-old Palomino gelding. Now, if you're looking for one of those good rope horses that's got a good start ready to go, here's one. This is My Frosty Hero by P.C. Frosty Big. Goes back to Sun Frost and Doc's Jack Frost and New Decade. On the bottom side, it's Wimpy's Gyrator. Goes back to Wimpy's Curly Bill. Goes back to Doc's Cutter Brandy and Lena's Gyrator. Here's a 15-1 to 15-2 hand 6-year-old super gentle gelding. He's good-minded, takes care of young beginner riders or beginner kids learning how to ride, and then can also go to the jackpot and take you to the pay window. He's been hauled and is a great switch ender with a big stop on him. He's super broke. He's been on the trails with no problem and a great all-around horse. So here's one. He's got the color, the flashy, the mane, the tail, the strip face. We watched him team rope on him. If you're looking for a great all-around horse that you could probably take over and go to your next team ropings, as well as just have a horse to be fun to be around. The Mendenhalls, they get a good start on these horses. Again, he's a 6-year-old Palomino. He's got the color, the flashiness to haul to town, but gentle enough that and the want to be a good youth horse. We're going to skip lot 44. The hunters are here. They just weren't able to make it to this morning and afternoon. They'll be here a little bit later. Lot 44A. Lane Nilsson, Kit Kat. Not here currently, so we'll skip it. Go to lot number 45. This is Gator, consigned by Jake Duke. Here's a 10-year-old Palomino gelding, 16.5 and 1,300 pounds. This is MR Sporty by Fancy. This cowboy goes back to Kids Classic Style, goes back to Kid Clue, and Mr. Conclusion. On the bottom side, Checker Out. Goes back to Conclude Me In, goes back to the Concluder and Checker B. Gator, a true gentle giant. This beautiful golden Palomino is sure to turn heads anywhere you take him. 10-year-old, registered with the American Paint Horse Association. He stands at 16.5, 1,300 pounds. And we can't say enough good things about him. He's been ridden by all levels of riders, from complete beginners to experienced horsemen. He adjusts to his rider and gets along great with everyone. He's done all aspects of ranch work, been used to pack out deer and elk during the hunts, and given lessons to novice riders. He's been ridden in all types of terrain. He crosses water, down timber with ease, and travels nicely down the trail. He's been ridden in the arena extensively, as well as he picks up both leads, lopes nice, collected circles, stops, spins, and side passes. He's great to catch, shoe, and haul. We love Gator, and we know that he'll be a good addition to your family. Again, that is Gator, consigned by Jake Duke. Another one of those consigners that's been with us for a handful of years, for a few years. Next, we're going to go to lot number 47, SF Luna Reed, consigned by South Fork Ranch and Gus Dewey. Here's a 4-year-old mare, 4-year-old gray mare. If you're looking for that dark gray, that dark steel gray right here. This is SF Luna Reed by Hancock's Jet Black, goes back to Zebediah Hancock, goes back to Hancock Blue Boy, and TJ Willow Jack. On the bottom side, Whip Hancock Lacole goes back to Funny B Blue Pants, which goes back to Leo Hancock Haves, goes back to also Whips Santos Reed. This gray mare is as classy as they come, built just like her sire and pretty enough for the halter pin, yet broken season for the ranch work. SF Luna Reed is born and raised on the ranch and has been an awesome to work with since day one. She's been used extensively on the ranch, moving cattle, leading mules, checking fence, helping train dogs. She's confident, sure-footed, and loves to have a job. Her trot is smooth as glass, comfortable enough to ride all day. She walks out strong, lopes nice circles, and will carry you through anything, water, bridges, or timber. Leads, loads, and ties with ease, and has the self-confidence to ride out alone. The kind that is as handy as beautiful, or she is the kind that's as handy as she is beautiful. Again, she's got the pedigree that she could make somebody a great mare. When you get done using her, you can get some really nice, beautiful, colorful babies out of her. So we've seen this horse once before. This is lot number 48. They set the pattern on her. This is Ellie, consigned by Darius Simons. Here's a 4-year-old sorrel mare. All right, here we go. Darius Simons is a 4-year-old sorrel mare, 14.3, 1185. SS No Diggity. Here's a fancy mare. H-Pal Face Done It. Goes back to Colonel Smoking Gun. Goes back to Colonel Fort Freckle. And Hollywood Done It. On the bottom side, it's Whiz Bang Smart. Goes back to Wizard Jack. Goes back to Top Sail Whiz and Shining Spark. You want one with world champion pedigree? Here she is. Here is a standout filly. Her sire has $4 million won that in AQHA NRHA money earner. This filly has been nominated, and this filly is nominated for the NRHA and NRBC incentive and is eligible for NARS nominations. She has received exceptional training under some of the best tutelage available in the country. While she is not intended to be a high-level reiner competitor, that makes her an outstanding candidate for a versatile all-around home. She is safe, easy to ride, and very well broke with a solid foundation that makes her a pleasure in any setting. This filly is well schooled in spins, smooth lead changes, correct and willing, backs up easy, speed transition, opening and closing gates, and she has a very nice stop. She moves her body correctly, willing, and just as you would expect from her level of training outside the arena, she has proven herself in the mountains, confidently leading pack horses and serving as a pack horse herself. She has hauled deer and elk using a pack saddle and paniards. We believe that she would excel in ranch trail classes, that she would also make an exceptional personal pleasure horse. We have roped the lead steer on her, and with her ability, she could easily be a finished rope horse when the time comes. Her pedigree will also make her an excellent broodmare prospect, and with the potential to produce outstanding offspring. If you have any questions, you can contact Darius. Again, that is a beautiful, beautiful mare. Again, top sale wins. Hollywood done it. She's got world champion pedigree. So use her as a broodmare. Take her, enjoy her, have fun with her. Lot 49 is a scratch. Again, we mentioned RMO had a family emergency come up. They were not able to make it with us this weekend. So RMO is not with us. Lot 49 is a scratch. Lot number 55. Lot number 50. I jumped the gun. Lot number 50, this is what everybody is here to get and look for. This is Cactus. This is a 7-year-old pony that stands 36 inches tall. Cactus is broke to ride and drive. It is an adorable little guy with flashy color. He's the perfect side for your little kiddos. Cactus is willing and has a great mind, a lovable little guy with lots of patience. He is a perfect pony to hit the trails with or ride around the ranch. He is very friendly and will walk, trot, lope, and will lope on command. Cactus does great in steep mountain trails, crosses water, and it is a pleasure to drive. He has a great personality and is the perfect gentleman. Your children will love him. Again, consigned by Orva Yoder. His little boys do an amazing job with these little ponies. This little pony is broke, ready to be used. Lot number 50, Cactus. Lot number 51. This is Sophie, consigned by Arrow Livestock, a 5-year-old Palomino mare. So if you're searching for a mare who shows up every single day with purpose, heart, and try, meet Sophie. She's 15-2. Palomino has been raised on the ranch. She was a yearling. Sophie is the kind of mare that makes the work easier simply by being the one you're sitting on. She has a natural, quick traveling walk. She keeps you and the crew She keeps you with the crew instead of dragging behind. And she knows how to cover country without wasting steps. Whether you're checking water, gathering pairs, or pushing across big pastures, she moves out freely and comfortable. She's gated with a quarter draft foundation that gives her a rare smooth mix of smoothness and strength and stamina, stout enough to pull her weight, kind enough to enjoy riding all day. Sophie has real-life experience branding, doctoring, sorting, and gathering through trees, water, brush, and unexpected scenarios ranch life can throw at her. She'll go wherever you point her, through tight timber, across creek crossings, and into rough country without hesitation. If you want a horse that you can be your trail partner, your ranch mount, or do a little of everything mare, Sophie has the tools, the temperament, and the miles. She's built to last, bred to carry, and ready to stay with you and do whatever job that comes around the corner. Just so everybody knows, lot 52 is a substitute. So this is Bruce, also consigned by 3P Horses. They did have the other horse in there, had to make some changes. So we substituted. We brought an even better horse. If you're looking for a big, good horse, here he is, Bruce. 3P Horses from Pete Polson. Here's a 9-year-old Blue Roan, 15-3, 1,200 pounds. He has started on the barrels, currently running in the 4D. He's easy to ride, likes to work, gives you the same honest effort every time you swing a leg over. Bruce is an amazing pickup horse and has been hauled all over the state to high school as well as RMPRA rodeos. He's seasoned experience and handles the chaos like a pro. He's great in the mountains, sure-footed, safe, and confident in rough country. He pulled bulls, been lightly roped on, and proven himself to be versatile and dependable. Sound, sane, trustworthy, good to shoot, good to be around, not spooky. Bruce is the kind that's hard to find. Handy enough to go to work, safe enough to enjoy, and flashy enough to turn heads. We would love to answer any questions that you have about this horse. Again, this horse is not in your catalog. You need to grab a supplement sheet or visit us online at HeberValleyHorseSales.com. He is there as well. This is lot number 52, Bruce from 3P Horses. Lot 53 is Wade out there. He's coming. This is the horse we call Larry. Lot number 53, Larry, consigned by Wade Davis. Here's a 12-year-old Palomino gelding. He's 15-1. You are looking for a nice, beautiful, safe gelding. Larry is a grade 12-year-old Palomino gelding. He side passes, neck reins, and is quiet. He handles chaos and new situations pretty well. He is cool as a cucumber personality. More woe than go. Did we mention he is beautiful? Larry gets noticed everywhere you go. You got that beautiful dapple Palomino color. He is a friendly personality. He's easy to catch. He's been ridden and rode in the trails through the river and over deadfalls. He's been started team roping on him. Larry is safe and a beautiful addition to any barn. Up to date on wormers as well as vaccinations. Again, 4 stocked feet, dapple Palomino, consigned by Wade Davis. Again, Wade, a longtime consigner here at our horse sale. Next will be lot number 54. So again, everybody, lot number 55 is a scratched. He was injured. He is a scratch from the sale. That's lot number 55, Guns from Josh Hunter. He is scratched. This will be lot number 56. Hold on, wait just a second. He's not ready. I know. All right, here we go, lot number 56. This is Flint, consigned by Hutch Haslam. Here is an 8-year-old Bayron gelding. He's 15-2. This is Nemo's Flint Man by R. Nemo Omen. Goes back to I'm a Boonlight Dancer. Goes back to Boonlight Dancer. And Peppy from Heaven on the bottom side. Little Valentine goes back to CFR. Big Enough Check goes back to a little Black Light and TR Broderick Hancock. So Flint is a 2008 AQHA registered that is ready to find his new home. He's 15-2 gelding. He's big, beautiful, well-built Bayron, a finished head horse, ready to be taken to the competition level. This gelding is easygoing, level-headed, is great on the trails as well as in the competition arena. He's been used for all manner of ranch work. He has spent the first few years on the ranch in Nebraska. He has been used, we have used him to hunt on, pack elk out on. He's been ridden on the trails in Utah mountains. Flint will make an excellent head horse and all-around using horse for his next lucky owner. You'll love his performance ability as well as his stature and looks. You can contact Hutch for more information on Flint. Again, an 8-year-old Bayron gelding. Next, we welcome in Rowdy, consigned by Brent Hanks and James Cornaby. Here's an 18-year-old Bay 15-3 gelding. So an 18-year-old bay gelding. He's 15'3", 1,200 pounds. This is HR Rowdy Drift by White for Ike. Goes back to White Lightning Ike. Goes back to Driftwood Ike on the bottom side. Drift B for the win. Goes back to Figure for Fritz. Goes back to Snickle Fritz Checks and Chips Drift. Rowdy is an 18-year-old quarter horse. He's big, beautiful bay coat, and even bigger heart. He stands at 15'3" and 1,200 pounds. This dependable gelding has spent his life working on the ranch and in the mountains, pushing cattle, covering rough terrain, and putting in a full day's work without complaint. Rowdy is gentle, honest, and easy to be around. He's the kind you can pull out of the pasture and trust to do the job right. He has been ridden by kids and adults alike and takes everything in stride. He loads easily, hauls well, and stands quietly for grooming, saddling, and mounting. Whether you're looking for a solid ranch horse or a reliable trail partner, Rowdy is the total package. All right, we are ready with lot number 58. This is MR Princess, consigned by Dylan Hoffman. Here's a 12-year-old sorrel gelding. He's 15'1" and 1,200 pounds. 16 years old. 16 years old. This is Okie tagged it by Wiz in tag checks. Goes back to Top Sale Wiz. Goes back to Top Sale Cody. And King Fritz on the bottom side. Okie Little Dokie. Okie Little Dokie goes back to Smart Peppy Lena. Goes back to Docalina and Hollywood Dunnett. So here's a horse that's got all kinds of pedigree and paper of champions. This is my daughter's first horse. She's been wanting something to step up with. Mr. Princess is for sale. He runs the barrels, pulls, been roped on, rode out in the mountains. He's very quiet, going in the gate, and would make a great horse for kids to learn to ride and get comfortable with. He wears a size 0 shoe. He's great to shoot, easy to catch. He's in the prime and ready to be another family's dream horse. He is currently running a 19-second barrel run and a 25-second pull run. You can ride him bareback, English, or double on him. He is very friendly and wants to be in your back pocket. He is easy to haul, doesn't get buddy sour. He is an easy keeper. He has straight legs, good knees, and is a small scar on his back right ankle that does not bother him, no arthritis. So you can contact Dylan for more info, as well as his daughter. This is her first horse. Again, it's a Top Sale Wiz grandson. He's 12 years old, in the prime of his life. So if you're looking for one to take junior rodeo and kind of help your kids learn that aspect of rodeo, kind of a been there, done that type horse, this is Mr. Princess. right, next to go will be lot number 59. Lot number 59, Chicken Little, consigned by Wyatt Larson. Chick is a 2021 Sorrel Gelding mare, 14 hands. So just a 5-year-old. She is small, she is mighty, she is willing, and full of heart. Chick would make an excellent addition to any program, whether you're looking for a classy broke arena prospect or a dependable partner on the ranch. For her age, Chick is truly a been there, done that kind of mare. She is experienced moving cattle in the mountains. She has been used at brandings and carries all the fancy buttons you would want in a horse. She is reliable, level-headed, and a pleasure to be around both on the ground and under saddle due to her training and responsiveness. Chick is best suited for an intermediate rider who can appreciate a fancy broke athletic mare. She is the kind of horse that is ready to go to work and look good doing it. Again, this Chicken Little, a grade mare, 5 years old, consigned by Wyatt Larson. Seven-year-old half-draft mountain man. 7-year-old half-draft mountain man. Bubba is out of a Gunsmoke quarter horse dam and a black Percheron stud. Bubba is the ultimate cowboy horse. He checks all the boxes if you want an unparalleled mountain machine that isn't just a deadhead plotter. He will eat up an entire mountain for breakfast, then drag in the branding pen all afternoon. This guy has done it all, has seen all the backcountry. He is content leading a string as he is with a pack saddle on. He'll haul elk, deer, game, kitchens, junk. He doesn't care. He will train your young horses while he's at it. If there's a question about crossing water or general attitude adjustments in your string, our motto is put him with Bubba, or put him behind Bubba. There isn't much that will slow this bruiser down when there's a job to do. Bubba is pretty exceptional people packer as well, with more go than woe. He will get out there. He will get you where you are going. Bubba will go up, down, over, and through anything you want to point his nose towards. He's not picky, and he won't tell you no. This guy has spent time in the branding pen and moving working cows. There isn't much you can hook onto with a rope that this dude isn't going to drag. He likes a job, and he knows when he's got one, he is all business. Only being 7 at this point, Bubba is a little strong for most beginner riders. He has plans, and if you aren't confident enough to let him know that you are in charge, he will decide he can probably do it. Anyone with some confidence will get along with this guy just fine. We've had kids ride him, both saddled and bareback with a halter, and he's always a willing partner in the corral. Bubba is the friendliest guy to be around. He always will come check on you if you have grain. We'll follow you around just in case you decide to get some. His personality is big and fun as he is. But here's a horse that he's got some size and stature. He's willing. He needs a job. That's Big Bubba. You can finish reading out some of that bio that they have written there. He's got a whole life ahead of him, just 7 years old. Thank you to Clay Broadhead for bringing us Bubba Chuck. 61 will be our next horse. Rango, consigned by Jared Schetzler. Or Sheetzler. Shetland Pony. Schetzlar. LR. That's how I was told to remember it, and I couldn't remember it. Jared is one of our new consigners this year. He's brought us a good one right here. Here's a 7-year-old Dunn Gelding. This is Tinseltown Tough Stuff. By Tinseltown Fly Guy. It goes back to Hollywood Tinseltown and goes back to Hollywood Dunnett. And Boogie's Flashy Jack. On the bottom side, this is Busy Smoking Tough Stuff by Busy Commander. Goes back to Tough and Busy, goes back, and Smoking George. Rango is a descendant of Hollywood Dunnett, as well as Hollywood Tinseltown, as we talked about some of that pedigree. So he's got NRHA money earners and great sires both sides. He's a good cow and ranch bred horses. Rango is a gentle, quiet, willing gelding who is always eager for attention. He's known for being the first at his stall door, always ready to engage other people rather than other horses. He's not just about looks. He's genuinely enjoys being ridden and spending time in the arena or out on the trail. While not extensively trained in reining, you can feel his natural talent when just playing around. With a turnaround, he feels like he could slide a mile, as well as really engages his hind end in the dirt when you ask him to stop. He is soft in the face and a very fast learner. He could be taken in any direction and excel at whatever you are asking him to do. He is a favorite in our barn of his eagerness to be with anyone willing to stop and have a conversation with him. But fair warning, if you do stop to have a conversation, you will fall in love with this guy. Again, that is lot number 61, Rango. Lot 62 will be next. All right, here we go. That's what I got, 4 years old. Unless I wrote it wrong. You got 3 in your bio, but he has 4. All right, here we go. Hangman by Cooper Mendenhall. Here's a 4-year-old Bay Gelding. Hang On Frosty by PC Frosty Bid. Goes back to Sunfrost, Doc's Jack Frost, and New Decade. On the bottom side, Catch Aichi Handle goes back to Catch Aichi, goes back to Highbrow Cat, and Handlebar Doc. So here's another one that's got some world champions on the pedigree. As Cooper said, he's 14-3 and 15 hands. 14-3 to 15. He is a 4-year-old. His gelding that is as gentle as they come. Already packs the novice riders. He is easy to be around and will meet you at the gate. He is a cribber, but has never been much of an issue for us and has been started heading and a little healing too. Already been out on the trails hunting, packing around kids, and could be a great horse for anyone. He is eager to please. So again, he is a cribber, and if you want to talk to Cooper a little bit more about that and how they work with it, make sure to do so. That is Hangman, consigned by Cooper Mendenhall. Our next horse will be lot number 63. This is Bird, consigned by Gunner and Nicole Clegg. Here's an 8-year-old Palomino Gelding. He's 16-1. This is Quick Tease Blue by Great White Hancock, goes back to Blue Venture Hancock, goes back to Mira V Hancock and Blue Apache Hancock. On the bottom side, Good Teasley goes back to Lee Teasme, goes back to Quick Lee, and Good again. Bird is a beautiful 8-year-old Palomino gelding. It stands at 16-1. They've raised this horse, and he's been proven to be a versatile and reliable ranch and performance horse. Use him sorting a cow, enter the heading at the team roping, or haul him to the barrel race for fun and easy run. For a fun, easy run, he is an all-around horse that is user-friendly. He's easy to shoe, haul, and be around. You can contact Gunner and Nicole. Again, we watched this horse this morning in the roping. If you're looking for another head horse that's probably ready to be hauled to those team ropings, World Series type horse, might be one worth taking a look at. Again, that's lot number 63. And one of our first-time consigners, Gunner and Nicole Clegg. Again, also offering him can run a barrel pattern. So next will be lot number 64. One sec. We are ready. It is a misprint in your catalogs. Lynx is not a great horse. He does have a pedigree. So if you pick up a supplement sheet, you can find that pedigree. He's consigned by Colton Oliver. He's a 5-year-old red roan gelding. He's 15.3 and 1,200 pounds. His papered name is R.R. Sunfar Ross. Corona by Corona Jack goes back to Corona Caliente, goes back to First Down Dash, and Audacious to a T. He's by R.R. or he's out of the R.R. Frosty Margie, goes back to Sunfrosted Red Buck, goes back to Two-Eyed Red Buck, and J.K. Ebony. So working ranch horse pedigree on him, as well as roping prospect. Lynx is a 4-year-old that he's a gentle giant. He's been extensive ranch work from the roughest canyons you can think of to mountain peaks. He's been there. He's gathered cows off of tens of thousands of acres, branded calves, doctored. He understands how to work a rope and knows how to pull. He has started heading and is a great ranch horse for most anyone. Nobody issues whatsoever, no buck, and is great to shoe. That is Lynx, consigned by Colton Oliver. Again, a misprint. He is not great. He is AQHA registered. All right, we are ready for lot number 64A. This is Brain. Now it says grade. He is not grade because you can see that we've got his pedigree. He is a GHRA registered Gypsy Vanner from River Bend, Bar Milton Ranch. Here's a 5-year-old red roan gelding. This is Whiskey and Diamonds by LDR Whiskey. Goes back to Pompilli, goes back to Ashford of Kent. And Blonde Boy Prizes Road. On the bottom side, Moonshine and Diamond goes back to Moonshine and Juice and Dot's Little Diamond. Registered Gypsy Vanner Cross. We raise this super special gelding. He is a really talented quarter horse mare with superb cow line bloodlines. We call her Pinky. The Highway KYK, but he's by our Gypsy Vanner Stallion, which is where, so this is out of his Gypsy, which is where his happy and friendly personality comes from. He's a red roan gelding with a strip face. He's cute as they come. He stands a little over 14 hands, and he's stout and has good bone and muscle. He is tough enough to get a day's work done. This is the type of horse that you will find you before you find him in the pasture. He has the sweetest disposition and loves people. He's easy to shoot, crosses water, bridges, logs, and whatever is in his path. He's easy on the trail or in the arena. He is confident and rides around one-handed. He has seen and lived in big, rough country, so he knows how to travel and navigate terrain. We have roped off of him the hot hills for fun and live cattle in a ranch setting. Brain would be appropriate for any age or level of rider, whether a kid, youth, lady, grandma, or grandpa. Anyone who wants this handy gelding will enjoy this horse. He's an all-around safe guy that we adored. It is impossible not to love Brain. We just cannot stress enough how awesome this horse will be for just about anybody, and invite anybody to come and give him a try. So fancy little red roan gelding, 5 years old. That's lot number 64A from River Bend Bar Milton Ranch. Lot number 65 is Preacher from Sand Creek Ranch. Here's a 4-year-old black gelding. This is TGF, Chrome, Sweet Chrome by Wildfires, whole lot of chrome, and Good Time and Sadie Recalina. Preacher is as sweet as they come and dream to ride. This handsome 4-year-old registered gypsy that is 14'3" and 1,150 pounds. He has the looks and demeanor everyone is looking for. Preacher is sweet to be around. He is an in-your-pocket personality. Not only does he have the looks, but he rides around flashy too. Preacher is sure-footed and knows where to place his feet when navigating different terrain. He's been rode on the trails, desert, and around the ranch and in the arena. Preacher is very easygoing. Personality has been easy to train and is accepting new things. He has been sacked out and to obstacles, pool noodles, tarps, whips, logs, teeter-totter, bridges, dogs, ATVs, etc. He will lope nice circles on a loose rein and a smooth, nice lope. Preacher is also ride around bridleless, known to do some fun tricks, and will come to a mounting block for easy mounting and dismounting. We have roped the dummy extensively on him and healed several live cattle. He is cowy and gets right in there for a shot. Preacher also has a really nice neck rein, spins, good stop. He is the type of horse that if you know the basic, you will get along with him. He has been rode by a beginner and intermediate riders, taking care of them as well. Has a great personality with a beautiful black color, white socks. He is going to stand out in a crowd. He's easy to catch, will come to a grain bucket in a 40-acre pasture. He is a good of gelding as one could find. Preacher will sell with clean PPE and is done right. Again, Sand Creek Ranch bring us a gypsy, or a 4-year-old gypsy. That's TGF, Chrome, Sweet Chrome. We call him Preacher. Next will be lot number 66, Murphy, consigned by Lane Nilsson. Here is a 5-year-old gelding. It is Bay, 15-1 hands. This is Cowboy Rose by Cowboy Oakwood Drift. Goes back to My Blue Drift, goes back to My Drifty Pride and Cowboy Drift. On the bottom side, Zan's Red Rose Cake goes back to Zan's Misty Gold, goes back to Zanpar Bar, and as well as Zanpar Bar. He is double bred. Zanpar Bar on that bottom side. Murphy is a 5-year-old gelding that has been used for just about all of it outside. This horse has spent the summer in the mountains tending a herd of cows, and the last 2 winters in the desert with sheep, with the sheep herd being rode by multiple people. It will be hard to find one with the time this guy has had. He will work a cow in the kraal. He can chase a cow down outside. This horse packs himself and is nice as one as you can ride him, as one can ride. He rides all day, rides one-handed, head hanging low. We are currently heading slow steers and has the potential to be great at it. He wears a size 1 shoe, stands at 15-1. Again, he is a 5-year-old bay gelding consigned by Lane Nilsson. Next will be lot number 67, Nacho. Consigned by Hardy Tozier. Here's a 4-year-old gray gelding. He's 14-1 and 1050 pounds. This is Born to be Amazed by Smoky Dreams. Goes back to Magnum Chick Dream. Goes back to Smart Chickalina. And Elaine's Playboy. On the bottom side, Miss Fancy Key. Goes back to Key to It All. And Mr. Muscles Malone and Project Excellence. Here's one that is homegrown, home trained out of proven performance horse program. He's the ultimate family horse. Gentle enough for the kids, handy enough for mom and dad, used in all aspects on the ranch. We have 60 days heel horse and breakaway training on him by sale day. Very cute, great gelding with lots of mane, lots of tail. His sire, Smoky Dreams, is an NRCHA and NRHA money earner, 2019 AQHA High Point sire by Magnum Chick Dream and great grandsire NHA RA Hall of Fame, and a $12 million sire, Smart Chickalina, and out of a proven home-raised head horse mare, Miss Fancy Key, whose grandsire, Mr. Muscles Malone, is a 43-time grand champion halter and great grandsire. So here's one that's got a great pedigree of champions, top and bottom. It's got the color to boot. That is Nacho, consigned by Hardy Tozier. Again, we watched him a little bit in the heel side as well as breakaway. Here's a horse that's got a good start, ready to go about any direction. Next, we go to lot number 68. This is Mercedes, consigned by Dylan Turpin. Here's a 4-year-old red roan mare, Lady Peppy Hayes by Country Blue Hayes. Goes back to CCQH Rowdy Ambrose. Goes back to Hancock Blueberry and MT Rowdy Rip Hancock. On the bottom side, Lady San Peppy 2 by King Chun Deck. Goes back to Chunny Joe and Little Leo Peppy. Here's a red roan mare with lots of tries. She's very athletic and a very nice stop, and always has a sunny disposition and is super friendly. Loves people, especially children. Her personality shines in all aspects, whether in the arena, branding pen, or out in the pasture doctoring cattle, or out on trail rides. Alone or with big groups, she will stand tied, will not pull back, stays relaxed in rough situations. She is hardy with good feet, great conformation, and all around. She has no buck or runoff issues, and to boot, you can lay her down to get yourself in the saddle. Again, lot number 68, Mercedes, consigned by Dylan Turpin. Next, we'll have lot number 69. This is Robbie, a grade pony, consigned by Laurel Okeson. Here's a 6-year-old pony. He's 35 inches tall. Meet Robbie, the adorable mini pony with big personality and even bigger heart. He's the perfect size for kids or anyone wanting a safe, fun little partner. Robbie is as friendly as they come. He loves attention, brushing, and being doted on. He's gentle, patient, and easy for anyone to handle. He rides and drives, making him a versatile little guy. Hook him up to a cart or let kids hop on bareback or with a saddle. He takes everything in stride. He's been to town, been used around chaos, traffic, noises, and commotion. Robbie has been in the middle of it and stays calm, steady, and sensible. Nothing seems to rattle him, whether you want a kid pony, a cart pony, a companion, or the cutest barn mascot ever. Robbie fits the bill. He's safe, trustworthy, and just plain fun to have around. Please feel free to reach out with more questions on this little pony. Again, consigned by Laurel Okeson. This is Robbie, a 6-year-old black pony. Lot number 70, Johnny Cash. It's a great black gelding consigned by Robert and Matty Piscitelli. Here is a 4-year-old gelding. He's 15 hands. Johnny Cash is an eye-catching black draft cross gelding with all the shape and presence you'd expect from a half draft, paired with a kind eye, quiet, willing mind. At just the right age and size, he's built to last and ready to go in any direction. He's gentle, friendly, patient, and calm with way of handling new situation. He's an easy keeper, good with his feet, loads and hauls without trouble. Johnny is great on trails, crosses water, downfall with confidence. He's steady whether he's leading or following. He's slow, pretty movements make him a smooth and enjoyable ride for many riders. Johnny Cash is the kind of horse the whole family can enjoy. He is quiet, dependable, and willing every day. All right. Next, we're going to go lot number 71. This is Leo, a 4-year-old great gelding, Palomino, consigned by the Fuller Ranch. He's 14-2 and 1,000 pounds. Here is an all-around ranch horse anyone can ride. He's easygoing, very friendly, ropes, packs, and has packed out elk. He's built thick and strong. He could easily turn into a great heeling or reining horse. He's well broke, is very soft, could go any direction, rides on his own, handles water, timber easily. Next, we go to lot number 72, Remy, consigned by Natalie Rumfield. Here's a 4-year-old Red Dun mare. She's registered as a Red Dun paint mare. Indy's Dun It Peppy by Chino San Pepe. Goes back to P.T. Skunk's brother. Goes back to Brotherson and Mr. Peppy Doc. On the bottom side, Roulette's Dun It by I'm Glad I'm Done. Goes back to Hollywood Dun It and Far You Roulette. Here's a 4-year-old Red Dun paint mare. She has great names on her papers. Like we talked about, Hollywood done it, as well as Doc Bar multiple times. She is one of those that was born broke. She has had a 9-year-old put her 7th ride on her in a lead line. She walked, trotted, and both ways. This mare has had extensive groundwork done with her, and it shows. I'm not talking about standing in the middle of the arena with a 100-foot long lunge line with her running circles. She has been taught and excels in many basic, intermediate, and advanced groundwork exercises. She's extremely respectful and quiet on the ground. She is currently learning to bow, lay down, and sit. While she has also had extensive desensitizing done. She is naturally very quiet and non-reactive. She stands like a statue for the farrier and to be vaccinated and dewormed. She is up to date on all vaccines and dewormer. She is a great to bathe and clip. This mare is very soft in the face, laterally and vertically. She is a slow, easy ride, walk, trot, and lope. She will collect at all gaits, but naturally carries her head below the withers. She is very broke throughout her entire body. She will move her shoulders, hips separately, doing exercises such as shoulders in, shoulders out, moving hips in and out, two-tracking, all of the walk, trot, and lope. She pivots on the hindquarters and the front quarters and has an incredible side pass. This mare picks up both leads with ease and is ready to show for a show home where she can be ridden by kids or adults. She is super easy to teach. She wants to please. She's very willing to try. She trail rides, jumps both in and out of the arena like a dream. Or jumps in and out of the arena. She ponies and has been ponied. Rides in and out of the arena by herself and with other horses. I literally can't say a bad thing about this horse. And that's lot number 72, Remy, consigned by Natalie Rumfield. Next will be lot number 73. Lot number 73, this is Timber, consigned by Trig Fox. Here's a 6-year-old Palomino gelding. Had to wake Timber up. He was taking a nap back here. This is Shortest Boonsmall by OSR Cats Boonsmall. Goes back to Boonsmall. Candyman goes back to Pep to Boonsmall and Dual Banditos Gold. On the bottom side, it's OSR Fancy Kitty. Goes back to Catfish. Goes back to Highbrow Cat and Freckles Fancy Twist. So Big Timber is even-tempered striking Palomino. This beautiful color is nearly impossible to find. He has all the credentials needed to make someone the kind of horse they are looking for. He was raised outside in big country and has primarily been ranched on. He's been exposed to everything a ranch can throw at him his whole life. He has also been hauled to town and competed in county fairs. Big Timber has been out of the box on both ends enough and to know that he does and knows what he is doing in the roping pen and has no vices. He's extremely cowy, eager to work, and is very athletic, is reflecting on his papers. A horse with this kind of physical capability and eye appeal doesn't come along very often. This is a chance to own one of the best looking horses in the arena or on the ranch, and I can say that it is true. That is a good-looking Palomino horse. He's got that dapple Palomino, flaxy mane and tail. Just a 6-year-old, consigned again by Trig Fox. We watched him in the roping pen a little earlier. Here's one that's ready to go. Wrote both ends on him. Lot number 73. That's Timber, consigned by Trig Fox. Next will be lot number 74. This is Maybell. Maybell is consigned by Britt Haskell. Here's a 4-year-old Blue Roan gelding. He's 14'2", 850 pounds. MG Addie Blue Girl by MG Pepe LeBlue. Goes back to Mr. Be Like Mike Prom. Goes back to Mr. Pepe Olena. Goes back and Zan's Play. On the bottom side, MG Bay San Sue. Goes back to Mr. Be Like Prom, which goes back to Mr. Pepe Olena and Runo's C. Wood. Maybell is a 4-year-old paper Blue Roan mare. She's 14'2", 850 pounds. I started her on a ranch in Wyoming. Sorry, somebody's calling me again. It's playing music. So they started her on a ranch in Wyoming. She was cross deadfall water and walked many miles, pushing yearlings down the trail. She stands for the farrier, has never offered to buck, and will let you trim her face with the clippers. She heels, steers, stops, spins. Great to handle on her. She is young and has experienced a lot of hours under the saddle and is ready to make somebody a really nice horse. Again, the Haskells are great trainers. This is Maybell, offered by them. Lot number 74. Next will be lot number 75. This is Bob, consigned by Cooper Mendenhall. Now, we have this horse as a bay in the catalog. He's not bay. Here's a 4-year-old. Oh, he's 7. Jesus. I need to read more. 7 years old. Big, strong, stout, gentle. Good horse that will do whatever you need to do from ranching to riding the trails. So 7-year-old, he kind of that Garula done horse. Kind of that done, looking good. So again, consigned lot number 75 by Cooper Mendenhall. 14 hands, 1,100 pounds. Half draft. And we have our last horse. This is lot number 76. This is Linda, consigned by Van Kelly. Here's an 8-year-old Red Roan mare. This is DW Miss Ellie by Fretton. Goes back to Moonlight Dancer, goes back to Pep Boonsmole and Smart Little Lena. On the bottom side, Young Murata's Prom by Ricochet Shoe. Goes back to Smart Little Ricochet and Young Gun. Linda is an outstanding 8-year-old Strawberry Roan mare, the kind of mind, talent, disposition everyone is searching for. She is a finished calf horse that is solid and honest, consistent in the box. She has also the ability and foundation to make into a finished heel horse. She's with very little time. She tracks cattle naturally, stays square, reads a cow well, has rate filled that you want. What truly sets Linda apart is her temperament. She has 0 vices, no buck, rare bite, bad habits of any kind. She is exceptionally gentle, safe, and dependable, making her suitable for any level of rider, from a confident beginner to an experienced roper. She takes care of her rider every time you saddle her. Linda is great to be around in every situation. She gets along with other horses, easy to catch, saddle, load, haul, and shoe, and stays calm, both in home and new environments. She's the same horse every day, whether you're looking for a reliable rope horse, a solid performance prospect, or a trustworthy all-around mare with anyone the family can enjoy. Linda checks every box. Safe, talented, honest, the kind of mare you can count on. She's also got a great pedigree, so if once you're done roping on her, you could take her to the broodmare pen and get some really, really nice babies out of her. Well, ladies and gentlemen, again, that's going to conclude our horse preview, as their last two horses are heading through the last of the trail competition. Ladies and gentlemen, we invite you at this time, you can go out, visit with consigners, talk to them, get to know these horses. Again, we've got a tack sale. We'll be bringing that tack in just probably a couple hours, right around 4:30. You can come in, take a look at it. The tack sale will begin at 6 o'clock tonight. We have a lot of great tack for you that is for sale, and a lot of great numbers. So if you're looking for some good using tack, whether it be saddles, pads, different things like that, we will be back in action a little bit later at 6 o'clock. Again, we will turn that time. You can go visit with these horses. Again, the stall barn, they are open. Visit with them, talk to them, get to know what you are looking to buy. Again, that's going to conclude this portion. Make sure to stop in, see some of the great vendors that we have here with us that are selling some great products. We thank them for being here. Again, 6 o'clock tonight, tack sale. Come early, come take a look. Also, there's some, if you look through the catalog, some great things, great sponsors, whether you're looking for something to eat, something to do here in town while you're here staying with us this weekend. So thank you to our sponsors, and we'll see everybody here about 5 o'clock. Get here early so we can look at the tack. But tack sale starts at 6.